The Labour Party team have put together one of the strongest evidence that is about to remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the presidential seat. This has come in details from the three witnesses that was brought in court few days and a few weeks ago. Hear the news in details. If this is your first time of coming across the Tankraya, do not forget to subscribe. Please share. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please like, share, and follow. The Labour Party previously brought three witnesses, one from the Arise TV, one from the AIT, and one from the Channels TV. And all of them are giving a massive testimony that will eventually take down Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the presidential seat. And how is this going to happen? What will be the fate? SAN Ibazu, who has been a strong representative of the Labour Party, who have been the lead counsel of the Labour Party, has continued in its righteousness to prove a massive point. Now it shows that the only place that Inec, APC, and Tinubu Shetima lawyers or counsel will fall back to is telling lies against Peter Obi. The court has now found out that they cannot defend their own candidates, thereby retrieving and bringing back a maximum pressing force of lies against Peter Obi. What is the fate of Bola Ahmed Tinubu? That is the question the court keep asking. Remembering that the professor of mathematics and statistics, Ofebu, who came to the court on Friday, made a statement, even though that he was supposed to be in court on Thursday, but he couldn't finish the talks that was being asked or thrown to him by INEC lawyers, Shetima Tinubu lawyers, and APC lawyers. He said in his statement, I quote, over 2.5 million voters did not reflect in the IREV. Now, what the court is pushing is how then or from where did they get the votes that declared Bola Ahmed Tinubu the president of Nigeria? This has become a case in the judiciary system. Is it a fall for democracy? Is there hope for democracy again in the Nigerian state? This is a question that is left for so many to answer. And if these answers are not given, the younger generation will live to face the mess this older generation left for them. What is P2B pushing? Another question. What exactly is P2B pushing? I have come under people's comment section and I've seen people telling P2B that he's desperate, that he would have just allowed Bola Ahmed Tinubu to continue and wait for another 4 years. But here is what P2B is trying to push. Number one, for the fact that a kind of crime is committed in a country or in an organization and it favors you does not make it a good crime, does not make it a favorable crime. Because it favors you, what if in the future it no longer favors you? What are you going to do about it? The question I asked before is, what is P2B pushing and what is the fate of Bola Ahmed Tinubu? P2B is pushing to see that the system and the democratic way is being ruled properly. That anybody who is sworn in as the president or governor or executive, legislature, or whatever position you find yourself in Nigeria is done in accuracy. It's done in accuracy. Because for the fact that Tinubu has so much cases surrounding his neck, do not give him the stronger chances to be the president of Nigeria. That is why everybody must stand up to what P2B is pushing. Now, the third question is, how will Inec, APC, and Tinubu Shetima Council defend Bola Ahmed Tinubu? How did they intend? Because from every load of evidence that P2B and his team, the Labour Party Council, has brought to court, has again proven several times that the true winner of the election is P2B, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu came distant third. How then was he declared the president of Nigeria? Knowing fully well that the constitution says that every candidate who wants to become the president of Nigeria, or should I say any candidate who wants to be the president of Nigeria, must win at least how many states and the FCT and the FCT. What does and mean? And is a preposition additional to a word which simplifies that is a must that the FCT must be won. And here you have a president who didn't win the FCT and came distance third, has been declared by 4 o'clock a.m. the president of Nigeria. Will P2B win the case? The fourth question, yes. P2B is going to the point of winning the case, but can we trust the judiciary? It is not possible, because the judiciary have sold themselves to the black market, starting from Mahmoud, who is the INEC chairman, who collected millions of dollars to declare a man who came distance third. Now, for some of you who went under the comment section and said that P2B should allow Bola Ahmed Tinubu to continue to rule the affairs of the country, I saw a quote from Sarah Ibrahim and Miss Pearls. They said, even though that Bola Ahmed Tinubu turns the dollar into 1 naira and make petrol to be sold for 20 naira, bag of rice for 50 naira, that doesn't qualify him the president. That doesn't qualify him the president. For someone to be called an excellency, he must go through the excellent way. Did Bola Ahmed Tinubu went through the excellent way? The answer is no. Because there's a bigger calamity that everybody is avoiding. So if Bola Ahmed Tinubu came distant third, what gave the INEC chairman the audacity to declare him the president of Nigeria? We're going to be finding out in our next video. Of course, do not forget that tomorrow is court case. Tomorrow, which is June 19, which is Monday, is another court case where the Labour Party Council and every other person will be meeting in court. But justice is bound to prevail, because if this is allowed to slide down, remember, somebody can come one day and steal your goods. When you take the person to court, they will say it doesn't matter. You should leave it for that person. So put yourself in that shoe. If the court is going to prove, yes, enough that Bola Ahmed Tinubu came distance third, then the right person should be enthroned. I love you guys, and thanks for supporting the Future News. Peace.